These are the focus tonight. No intentions for Sarawak to challenge federal constitutions with MS63 claims. New law needs to be drafted on wireless power distribution. Sarawak welcomes increase in interim special grant. Assalamualaikum and good evening. Sarawak's claims regarding the rights of this region as enshrined in the Malaysia Agreement 1963 MS63 are not made to challenge the federal constitution. Instead, the demands fulfilled thus far are to acknowledge and uphold the rights and privileges that have been promised to Sarawak under MS63 during the establishment of Malaysia. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg once again asserted that Sarawak's claims are fully based on MS63, which remains the basis of this region's unity, where this agreement is designed to ensure Sarawak's unique position and right within Malaysia are protected and respected.
The MS63 was not crafted to undermine the Federation, but to strengthen it. Our recent strides in managing our natural resources are entirely consistent with the Federal Constitution. Sarawak, far from overstepping its bound, is exercising the authority it has been constitutionally granted.
He said this when speaking to officiate the opening ceremony of the Conference of Parliamentary and State Legislative Assembly Speakers in Malaysia 2024 held in Kuching on Friday. Citing the issue of managing natural resources such as oil and gas in the waters of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari reiterated that the matter is already included in the rights recognized under the constitutions and Sarawak is entitled to assert its autonomy within the framework at the federal level.
Furthermore, Sarawak's rights over its continental shelf are firmly rooted in historical and legal precedents, notably the Sarawak Alteration of Boundaries Order in Council 1954. This order acknowledges Sarawak's sovereignty over its continental shelf, reinforcing our state's authority over its offshore resources. By asserting this right, Sarawak is not attempting to diminish the Federation, but is instead of contributing to its strength by ensuring that Sarawak can develop its resources responsibly and sustainably.
When met by reporters after the ceremony, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari said a new and relevant law needs to be drafted to regulate emerging industries such as wireless power distributions to prevent illegal energy transmission. He said that his recent working visit to Australia had successfully identified another new technology, which is wireless power distributions, to be adopted in the state. According to him, Siemens and Swinburne University of Technology Australia will conduct research to distribute energy without using any cables or wires.
Bermakna, kalau ini berlaku, kita terpaksa merangka undang-undang yang relevan dengan keadaan semasa. Bermaknanya, kalau daripada undang-undang tenaga, kita terpaksa memindah, mengambil kira teknologi baru yang digunakan. Kalau tidak, apa yang berlaku, tenaga transfer ini illegal. Kan? Kena tanpa menggunakan wayar. Jadi kalau itu berlaku, you have to have an ordinance to regulate the power generation. Itu yang saya maksud.
However, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari said the process of enacting this law should be subject to jurisdictions, whether it needs to be enacted at the federal or state level.
Tak, ia terpulang lah. Kadang bidang kuasa masing-masing. Kalau ni bidang kuasa federal, memanglah kita bergantung pada undang-undang federal secara menyeluruh.
Meanwhile, the Sarawak Premier welcomed the federal government's announcement to increase the interim special grant allocations to Sarawak and Sabah from 300 million ringgit to 600 million ringgit. Dato' Petinggi Abang Zohari expressed his appreciations to Prime Minister Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim regarding the announcement.
Saya mengucap terima kasih lah semalam kita ada mesyuarat dan Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri telah mengumumkan interim peruntukan daripada 300 juta dahulu kepada 600 juta untuk Sabah dan Sarawak. Bukan 600 Sabah, 600 Sarawak. Okay. Jadi ini pertambahan 100% daripada 300 juta. Saya mengucap terima kasih sebab dalam perlembagaan sebenarnya review ini adalah dalam masa 5 tahun. Tapi Perdana Menteri telah mengumumkan dalam masa 2 tahun.
Dato' Petinggi Abang Zohari added that the announcement of the special grant is still categorized as interim since it is yet to have a fixed formula with discussions still ongoing. The policies introduced by the Sarawak Premier, Dato' Petinggi Abang Zohari, have achieved 3 key elements that serve as the main catalyst for the progress of a region. Speaker of the Sarawak State Legislative Assembly, Tan Sri Dato' Amar Muhammad Asfia Awang Nasa State Sarawak, has seen significant transformation, particularly in 3 important elements, namely economic prosperity, political stability, and satisfactory racial unity under the leaderships of Dato' Petinggi Abang Zohari.
Selain itu, cara lain untuk memastikan adalah supaya ekonomi negeri atau wilayah berkembang dan bajetnya menjangkau langit. Bajet skyrocketing. Bila negeri stabil dan ekonomi kukuh, kehidupan rakyat adalah selesa dan sejahtera.
He spoke at the opening ceremony of the Conference of Parliamentary and State Legislative Assembly Speakers in Malaysia 2024 in Kuching on Friday. Tan Sri Muhammad Asfia added that the policies of the Sarawak government today are geared for economic change towards a green economy which has the potential to elevate this region and Malaysia as a whole in the eyes of the world. Sarawak Governor Tun Pin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar received a courtesy call from a delegation of the Malaysian Armed Forces headquarters at the Astana Negeri Sarawak on Friday. The delegation was led by the Malaysian Armed Forces Assistant Chief of Staff for Personnel Services, Major General Dato' Muhammad Nizam Jaafar. When met by reporters, Dato' Muhammad Nizam said Tun Pin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi encouraged them to consider Sarawak's approach of repaying PTPTN loans for those joins its services.
Menteri Pertahanan telah mengumumkan untuk mula tahun depan untuk mengambil sekurang-kurangnya 100 orang graduan untuk masuk skim khas Angkatan Tentera dan kita melihat bagaimana Sarawak boleh buat skim tersebut untuk kita implementkan dalam ETM.
Dato' Muhammad Nizam added that the courtesy visit was to reaffirm the armed forces' ongoing support for the Sarawak government through Medan Timur and to discuss current issues related to unity and MS63 with the Sarawak governor. And that's the English edition with me, Sharill Malek. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We conclude the bulletin tonight with a montage of the opening ceremony of the Conference of Parliamentary and State Legislative Assembly Speakers in Malaysia 2024 in Kuching on Friday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.